New information in a News4JAX I-TEAM investigation of this local diving school that's had 2 students die during training. For the first time, we're hearing from the leader of an independent group doing its own investigation of the school. CDA Technical Institute is a commercial diving academy located along the Trout River with programs that attracted military veterans through the GI Bill.
However, since these 2 tragic incidents, the VA has pulled federal funding. Now, a group that certifies commercial divers has suspended the school's membership for cause. I-TEAM investigator Vic Michelucci gets new details from the group's executive director, who's on the case.
The head of that trade organization, which certifies commercial divers, says that CDA Technical Institute is suspended right now because he has to do a full safety check. That audit is going to be coming in the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, he says he wants to do everything to find out what happened, but he's asking people to be patient during this investigation because they don't want anyone to jump to conclusions. Dive school still appears to be going on at CDA Technical Institute, but the academy is under the microscope after 2 student deaths in 3 months.
To experience 2 fatalities, especially a training facility, in that short a span of time is very concerning. It has a huge ripple effect throughout the industry.
Phil Newsom is the executive director of the Association of Diving Contractors International. While they cannot shut down a school like the government can, they can pull the ability to certify the graduates as commercial divers. And that's what they did this week, suspending the academy's membership because of safety concerns.
We don't like to use the term dangerous, but it's a hazardous industry.
Newsom says CDA is one of 8 schools of its kind across the U.S. It's the only one under investigation right now. His organization audited it back in 2019 and found some issues which management corrected. He says school leaders did report the death of Fausto Martins last month, who died after working underwater at the Trout River campus. However,
we dragged him up to the bank, started doing CPR.
He says managers did not tell his organization about Victor Pierce's death during scuba training at an off-campus lake in February. The medical examiner found alcohol was a factor, something Newsom says instructors should have flagged before the dive. That's also part of his group's probe.
And all that you could hope for is that whatever process takes place, that it's a fair one, it's consistent, it allows for a proper and thorough investigation.
The News4JAX I-TEAM discovered 2 more deaths on campus, though they weren't related to training. Police reports show a student died of a fentanyl and alcohol overdose in 2019. And this past New Year's Eve, a student took his own life in a dorm. We have reached out to leadership at this dive school several times to get their side of the story, to see if they have any comments about this. They continue to tell us that they're not going to comment. I'm Vic Michelucci, Channel 4, the local station.